Good morning. This is Bandi Ashok, Assistant Professor of Physics, SKNR, Government Arts and Science College, Jagitya. Today, video lesson on transistor circuit configurations. Now, my plan of talk is introduction, common base configuration, common emitter configuration, common collector configuration. Previous video lesson discussed about transistor. Two types of transistor. One is the NPN transistor and PNP transistor. NPN transistor ante P-type material sandwiched by two layers of semiconductor. They're having a N-type semiconductors known as a NPN transistor అని మనం తెలుసుకున్నాం. అలానే PNP transistor అంటే N-type semiconductor sandwiched by P-type layer of two semiconductors is known as a PNP transistor. Now, ఈ transistors లో మొబైల్ ఛార్జ్ క్యారియర్స్ అనేది రెండు రకాలుగా చెప్పాం. ఒకటేమో ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ PNP transistors, P-type, N-type, PNP transistor or NPN transistor, both are having a majority charge carriers and minority charge carriers. Using this minority majority charge carriers, we have to discuss about the current component in the transistor. Now, using this majority charge carriers and minority charge carriers, we have to find the current relations. That is the IE is equal to IPE. That is the majority charge carriers in PNP transistor plus INE is a minority charge carriers. Another one, that final current, the output current IC is equal to IPC plus ICO. CO is a saturation current. That ICO is equal to having a two currents, that is the minority charge carriers, majority charge carriers when the input is a open circuit, that is the ICO is equal to INCO plus IPCO. Now, ఇప్పుడు ఈ తర్వాత మరి ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం అంటే బయాసింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది ట్రాన్సిస్టర్. That is the basic rules of biasing of transistor. We have to discussed previous video lesson. That is, the input is connected to the forward bias, output is connected to the reverse bias. Detail. Suppose you have to take common base configuration. The common base configuration, the emitter junction లేదా emitter base junction is always forward bias, and collector base junction లేదా collector junction is always reverse bias. This is the, you have to take connections in a circuits like this. Suppose input ఇవ్వడానికి we have to need two terminals. We have to take an output, that output also having a two terminals. మొత్తం మనకు 4 terminals కావాలి. కానీ transistor is a 3-terminal device. One is the emitter, base and collector. మరి ఈ 3-terminal device తోటి 4-terminal device లాగా మనం కనెక్షన్ చేయాలి సర్క్యూట్ లో. ఎందుకంటే రెండు ఇన్పుట్ టెర్మినల్స్, రెండు అవుట్పుట్ టెర్మినల్స్. యూ హావ్ టు నీడ్ ఇన్పుట్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్, దట్ ఈస్ ద 4 terminals. కానీ మనకి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ లో కేవలం 3 terminals ఉన్నాయి. కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఈ 3 terminals లో ఏదో ఒకటి ప్రతిసారి రెండిటికి కామన్ గా ఉంచాల్సి వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి ఈ కామన్ గా ఉండేదాన్ని ఆధారంగా చేసుకొని కామన్ బేస్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, కామన్ ఎమిటర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, కామన్ కలెక్టర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ అని మనం కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ అనేది సర్క్యూట్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ అనేది మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయబడుతుంది. మరి ఇప్పుడు ఈ కామన్ బేస్ కామన్ ఎమిటర్ కనెక్షన్స్ మనం ఏ విధంగా చూస్తామని అంటే, సి హియర్ దిస్ పిక్చర్. Now this is the, we have to take for example PNP transistor. Now PNP transistor, this E is emitter, B is a base and C is a collector. Suppose E and B, this is the B is a common for both E and C. This is the input circuit, this is the output circuit. Now this is the E, this is the input and this is the output. ఈ ఇన్పుట్ కు అవుట్పుట్ కు మధ్యలో n is a common for both input and output. That's why this configuration is known as a common emitter configuration. అదే సర్క్యూట్ సింబల్ ఆధారంగా చూసుకున్నట్లయితే, now E is a input, this is the PNP transistor circuit symbol, and C is output. Output is taken output at collector and base terminal. Now here input E is taken emitter and between the base. Input is given emitter and base. Output is taken from collector and base. Base is common. Now in this configuration, ఏదైతే మనం కామన్ చేస్తామో ఇన్ ఏ సర్క్యూట్, దట్ ఈస్ ద గ్రౌండ్ కూడా చేయాలి, దాన్ని గ్రౌండ్ కూడా చేస్తాం. అంటే దీని ప్రకారంగా మనం ఏం రాస్తామంటే, కామన్ బేస్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, ద బేస్ ఈజ్ కామన్ బోత్ ఇన్పుట్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్ అండ్ ఈజ్ ఎర్త్డ్. ద ఇన్పుట్ ఈజ్ గివెన్ అక్రాస్ ద బేస్ అండ్ ఎమిటర్ వైల్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఈజ్ టేకెన్ అక్రాస్ ద collector and emitter. Now collector and base. This is the collector and base. Now this is the పైన చూపించిన ఫిగర్ మొత్తం దేన్ని చూపిస్తుంది అని అంటే, మనకు ఈ ఫిగర్ మొత్తం దేన్ని చూపిస్తుంది అంటే, కామన్ బేస్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ లో ఏ విధంగా మనం చూడొచ్చు అనేది చూపిస్తుంది. Now second one is common emitter configuration. This one, common emitter configuration, figure B, using this one. చూడండి, కామన్ ఎమిటర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే, ఈ ఫిగర్ లో చూసినప్పుడు PNP is the transistor, this is the emitter is common for input and output. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఇన్పుట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకుంటున్నాం అంటే, ఇన్పుట్ is between the emitter and base, output is taken collector and emitter. This is the circuit diagram. When we are taking circuit diagram, circuit base and emitter is input. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే, emitter is common to the base and input and output. Emitter configuration, the emitter is connected to both input and output and is earthed here. This is the earthing also. The input is given across base and emitter while the input is taken now common emitter, this is the common emitter is taken to common of the input and output. Now this is the circuit symbol is indicated to the PNP transistor. Now this whole circuit, these all two figures is belongs to the common emitter configuration. Now another one is common collector configuration. Common emitter configuration, common collector configuration. See here, that is the common collector configuration. Base is this one, N is the base, upper P region is emitter, and now below P region is collector. Input and output. You have to take an input from base and collector and take an output from emitter and collector. Emitter and collector. Now this C is a collector. Collector is common to the input and output. Now this is the picture is indicated to the transistor having a P and N and P semiconductors and circuit symbol ప్రకారంగా చూసుకున్నట్లయితే this is the circuit symbol of PNP transistor. ఇక్కడ చూడండి BC అంటే దీని ప్రకారం చూసుకుంటే in a common collector configuration the collector is common to the both input and output and is earthed here and is earthed. In this input is given across the base and collector here, base and collector, and output is taken across the emitter and collector. This is the emitter and collector. Now ఈ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ ను మనం డీల్ చేసినట్టయితే అంటే మనం కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ను మనం కనెక్షన్ చేస్తే ఎట్లా సపోజ్ input is taken to the forward bias, output is always taken to reverse bias. We have to take this one and take a characteristics of transistors. See next slide. We are going to discuss detailed discussed of three configuration. One is common base configuration. Common base configuration. See here, common base configuration. Now common base configuration, we have to take an example from NPN transistor. Now here taken, this is the N, this is the P, NPN transistor. Now NPN transistor, the emitter base is a common for the input and output. This is the input section and this is the output section. These input and output common as a base and earthed. ఇంతకు ముందు చెప్పినట్టుగా కామన్ గా పెట్టి ఎర్త్ చేసినాం. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఈ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ను మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే we have to two characteristics. One is a input characteristics and output characteristics. Input characteristics లో వోల్టేజ్ వర్సెస్ కరెంట్ ఏ విధంగా మారుతుంది, తర్వాత అవుట్పుట్ క్యారెక్టర్ లో వోల్టేజ్ వర్సెస్ కరెంట్ ఏ విధంగా మారుతుంది, మనం దాన్ని ఏ విధంగా కనెక్షన్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే సపోజ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫిగర్ ద ఎమిటర్ బేస్ జంక్షన్ ఈజ్ ఏ ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్ అండ్ కలెక్టర్ బేస్ జంక్షన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇన్ ఏ రివర్స్ బయాస్. అలానే సపోజ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఎన్ టైప్ మెటీరియల్ ఈజ్ ఎన్ టైప్ రీజియన్ ఈజ్ కనెక్టెడ్ టు ద VBE. This is the VBE. Now VBE ki negative terminal ni N type region ku through the ammeter, that is the milliammeter. Now here this is the ammeter, this is the ammeter and this is the ammeter. ఇప్పుడు ఈ విధంగా కనెక్ట్ చేసి the input voltage we have to give, this is the biasing voltage. Now we have to measure this voltage across the input, that is the VEB, లేకపోతే VBE లేకపోతే VEB or VBE. And another one, the VCC is giving to the biasing voltage. This positive is terminal connected to the negative region of collector, that's the indicator the reverse bias through the ammeter. Now ఇప్పుడు రివర్స్ బయాస్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి అవుట్పుట్ వోల్టేజ్ ని మెజర్ చేయడానికి we have to take parallel to the input output, that is the voltage is VCB. Now ఇప్పుడు ఈ రెండు అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమొచ్చిందంటే దిస్ IE, this is the current in a input is emitter current. Now output current is IC. IC is a output current. Input current is IE. Now output voltage is VCB. Input voltage is VBE. Now according to this, we have to using this figure. This figure is shown in this slide. Is tells the input characteristics of a common base configuration. This is the input characteristic of common base configuration. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని మనం ఏ విధంగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే చూడండి, సపోజ్ ఇన్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ని చేయాలంటే we have to kept constant of output voltage, that is the VCB. Now VCB is kept constant. Now this VBE is vary from 0 to certain values. When that time measure the current value of input IE. IE value nu measure and IBE ni vary చేస్తూ IE value ని మనం కరెంట్ ఇన్పుట్ కరెంట్ ని కొలుస్తాం. కొలిచేటప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే అవుట్పుట్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి VBC ని కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ఉంచుకుంటాం. అప్పుడు ఆ విధంగా దట్ VBE is along the y-axis and IE is along the x-axis and y-axis. VBE is along the x-axis, IE is along the y-axis ga తీసుకున్నట్టయితే తీసుకొని, now here this curve is shown that VB is kept value is V0, that is the constant value. Now vary the VBE from 0 to certain value here. Now corresponding I value is noted and draw the graph. You have to show this curve. Now again the VBE value is vary when the VCB value is kept another value, that is the constant value. Again the graph is like this. Whenever the VC value is increases, VCB value is increases, the input voltage value is decreases, like this one. This is the end. Suppose another voltage is done, you have to get this value. Another value increases the VCB, you have to get this value. The curve shifted to the shorter voltage. Now another one, the output characteristics. మరి ఇన్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ నుంచి ఏమో తీయచ్చు అంటే కొన్ని ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ పారామీటర్స్ we have to calculate using the input and output characteristics. Now ఇన్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ చూసినట్టయితే ఈ విధంగా ఉంటాయి. అవుట్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ లో మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే అవుట్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ we have to IE is kept constant. Now here ఇంతకు ముందు అవుట్పుట్ లో ఉన్న వోల్టేజ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ గా పెట్టుకుంటున్నాం, కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, అవుట్పుట్ కి వచ్చేసరికి అవుట్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్ వచ్చేసరికి ఇన్పుట్ కరెంట్ IE is kept constant. IE is kept constant. Now IE ని కాన్స్టెంట్ గా పెట్టుకొని we have to vary the VCB value and corresponding value noted, corresponding IC value is noted. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, now VB is constant value, that is also that constant value. Now ఇక్కడ IE ని కాన్స్టెంట్ గా పెట్టాలి అంటే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా we have to change the IBE value. Whenever we have to use IBE value, the IE value is kept constant and VCB value is vary, that corresponding IC value is noted, and these values is taken from different IE values. That IE values is increases, that IE is emitter current, means that emitter current is constant, that is the 0, 2 amp MA, 3 MA, 4 MA, like that. Corresponding VB values is vary, that corresponding IC value is noted. Now these values, using these values, we have to draw the graph. The graph is shown like this figure. Now this figure is indicated to so many regions. One is the saturation region, active region, and cutoff region. Now suppose IE value 0 milliamperes. This is the 0 milliamperes getting a small current, that due to the saturation current, that is the leakage current. Under that leakage current, the region is cutoff region. Now suppose IE value is 1 milliampere, we have to increase the voltage, that is the increase the current value. At particular voltage, the current value is constant for all IE currents. Now particular voltage IE is constant, that particular region to the constant region is act as a active region. When that time the input and output is, input is act as a forward bias, output act as a reverse bias. Now the saturation region is the current vary when vary of the CB is a saturation current. Saturation means the variation is end at the point, that below point all are the saturation region. Now active region is the region that is located right side of the VCB V0. This is the VCB is 0 here. See, VCB is 0 here. This is the VCB. VCB ki right side unde mottam region mottam saturation region, and above the emitter current IE is equal to 0. In this region, the collector current is constant and is almost equal to the emitter current, and IE is equal to IC, almost equal to. But after we are increasing CB value, that we have to show C breakdown region. This is the breakdown region. Breakdown region is nothing but a, this is the breakdown region. Now saturation region, active region, cutoff region. After further increase of CB value, VCB value, we have to get breakdown. The large current will flow. That region is, this is the breakdown region. Breakdown region. Now saturation region is the region located the left line of the VCB is equal to 0 and above the emitter current IE is equal to 0. Above the output characteristics of emitter current IE is equal to 0. The current in collector IC increases sharply for a small change of VCB. That is the small change of VCB. The IC value increases sharply. Now cutoff region is indicated to the below the 0 emitter current. In above figure, emitter current increases above 0. The collector current increases to magnitude equal to the emitter current as determined by the basic transistor current relations. The curves clears indicate the first approximation to the relationship between IC and IE. In the active region is given almost IC is equal to IE. When IE is equal to 0, IC is equal to ICBO. What is CBO? CBO is a base saturation current, which is leakage current of a collector based transistor. That IE is equal to 0 is called cutoff region. Now suppose we have to take the ratios of output current and input current. In a CB configuration is defined as the current gain of the transistor in a CB configuration mode. Using these two characteristics, we have to find the transistor parameters like dynamic input resistance and dynamic output resistance. Now dynamic input resistance is delta VBE divided by delta IE when VCB is constant. Now dynamic output resistance is equal to delta VCB divided by delta ICE when IE is constant. Sorry, IE is constant. Now the current gain of the transistor in CB configuration is defined as the ratio of output current, or that output current means collector current to the emitter current, that alpha is equal to IC by IE. Now the ideal, the current gain is configuration is less than unity. The typically the current gain of commercial transistor is 0.90 to 0.99. 0.90 to 0.99 is a current gain value for the commercial transistor. Now another one, common emitter configuration. See, this is a common emitter configuration. Now here the common this is the common emitter, this is the collector, and this is indicated here. Now like this one. Now common emitter configuration, see figure, this is the common emitter for the input and output of a transistors. Now this is earthed. VGE means VE is means this is the biasing voltage, VCC is biasing signal. Now IB is in a microampere, not milliampere, this is the microampere. Now we have to measure the input voltage like here, this is the VBE. And here we have to take one milliampere milliammeter, measuring to the IC value. Now the output current voltage, output current measured by a voltage like VCE. Now using this configuration, we have to discuss the two characteristics. One is the input characteristics, another one is the output characteristics. Now input characteristics manam explain cheyalante, we have to VCE is kept constant and we have to change the VBE and note the corresponding value of IB in a microamperes. We have to take different IC value 0, 2, 8, 10 volts, like that. VCE value is kept constant here, and VBE value is varying like this one, and corresponding IB value is noted. This IB value is taken in y-axis. Now VB value is taken in x-axis. We have to draw the curves like this one, this curves. When here, suppose VE is equal to 0, now V is EC value is increases, the curve voltage is increases like this. Another V value is 0 or 0 kante 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose this is the 0, this is the 2 anukunte 4 voltage daggara curve is like this one. Ante intaku mundu common base lo that curve is shifted to low voltage. This is shifted to high voltage. Using this curve, we have to calculate the dynamic input resistance. The dynamic input resistance in a common emitter mode, that is the Ri is equal to, now delta VBE, this is the delta V divided by delta IB. When the VCE is constant. Using this equation, we have to determine the input dynamic resistance using these curves. Now delta VB means this is the, we have to line drawn here. Now this value and this value. This value is corresponding to this value, and this value corresponding to this value on the graph. Using this graph, we have to calculate the Ri value. Now another one. Now this is the input signal, and this is the output voltage. Here current, and this is the current value. Now this is the VBE and VCE. Taken output characteristics, we can choose the constant IB value, that IB value in a microammeter. Constant IB value. This constant IB value using, put the constant IB value using VBE value. VBE voltage ను ఉపయోగించి IB ని కాన్స్టెంట్ గా పెట్టుకొని, now VCE ని మారుస్తూ we have to take IC value. VCE ఎక్కడ నుంచి 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 voltage corresponding IC value noted. Now the different IB value choose when the ICE value is vary and corresponding IC value is noted. Now these IC value taken on y-axis and VCE value is taken x-axis. We have to draw the curve like this one shown in this figure. This is using this value, this almost constant value of IC and IB value. Now before this value, this region is saturation region, this region is active region, and suppose IB is equal to 0 పెట్టినప్పుడు కూడా మనకు IC value is there due to the minority charge carriers, that is the leakage current. This region is cutoff region. Now మనకి ఇక్కడ కాన్స్టెంట్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ కాన్స్టెంట్స్ వాల్యూ, దట్ ఈస్ ద IC అండ్ IB వాల్యూ. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫర్దర్ గా VC వాల్యూని ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసినట్టయితే దట్ ఈస్ గెట్ బ్రేక్ డౌన్ రీజన్. ద semiconductors P and N is break down, the large charge carriers will flow in a transistor circuit. Now the ratio of a collector current, that is the in output current, to the base current, that is the input current. At a ratio of a output current and input current is gives the current amplification factor in a common emitter configuration, that is the beta. Beta is equal to IC by delta, so IC by IE. This is for the DC voltage. Now beta is equal to, for AC voltage, beta is equal to now delta IC by delta IB. దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే కరెంట్ ఆంప్లిఫికేషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ అంటాం. దట్ ద కమర్షియల్ ఆంప్లిఫైయర్ యొక్క బీటా వాల్యూ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ 20 to 500 value. 20 to 500. Beta value is 20 to 500 value. Now another one, common emitter configuration. Now common emitter configuration, sorry, common collector configuration. This is the common collector configuration. Now the common collector configuration can show this PNP transistor. This is the common for the input and output. C is the collector. This is the common and B earthed. Now E common amplification, common collector configuration లో కూడా రెండు క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్, ఒకటి ఇన్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ అనదర్ వన్ ఇస్ అవుట్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్. ఆ ఇన్పుట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ను మనం తీసుకోవాలంటే చూడండి, ద ఇన్పుట్ కరెంట్ ఈజ్ మెజర్డ్ లైక్ ఏ ఐబి వాల్యూ యూజింగ్ మైక్రో ammeter. Now the input voltage is measured to the VBC. Now output is current is measured IC in a milliammeter. The output voltage is taken to the EC, that value VCE value. VCE value. Now input characteristics తీసుకున్నప్పుడు suppose VCE value is kept constant. అంటే VCE value is kept constant. అట్లా కాన్స్టెంట్ పెట్టుకొని we have to change the VBC value. The corresponding IB value is noted. This process is repeated for the repeat constant value of VCE. Now IB is taken on y-axis and VCB is taken in a x-axis. We have to draw the curve like this one. In this figure, we have to find the parameters of input dynamic resistance. Input dynamic resistance Ri is equal to now delta VBC divided by IB when VCE is kept constant. Now this is the input characteristics of common collector configuration. Now output characteristics ను మనం ఏ విధంగా తీసుకుంటామంటే IB is kept constant. Here IB is kept constant using VBC. VBC ని ఉపయోగించి లేదా VCB ని ఉపయోగించి IB ని కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ఉంచుకొని we have to measure the IC value from varying the VCE value. VCE value is varied from 0 to some value. The corresponding IE value is noted in a microammeter. Now these different IB values kept constant. The different IB values ki VCE value and IC value is noted. This VCE value is taken along the x-axis and IE value is taken along the y-axis. We can draw the graph. That graph is shown in figure like this. Now this region is saturation region. This region is saturation region. This region is cutoff region. The IB value is 0. When the change of IC value, there IE value is there due to the minority charge carriers, that is the leakage current. This under IE, the region is called cutoff region. Further increase the VC value, the IE value is flowing suddenly, the increasing suddenly. This region is breakdown region. This region is breakdown region. మరి ఈ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ నుంచి మనం ఏం తీసుకోవచ్చు అంటే ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ పారామీటర్స్ అయిన అవుట్పుట్ dynamic resistance R0 value, this is the R0 value, is equal to delta VCE divided by IE. Delta I is the delta V. Now delta IE when IB is constant. IB is constant. మరి ఎలా తీసుకుంటాం అంటే సపోజ్ we have to take like this one. This is the delta IE value. This is the delta VBE value. Now here the current ratios of output and input, current ratios of output input is nothing but a current amplification factor in a common collector configuration is indicated to the gamma, that is the there is no signal applied to the biasing signal. Then the ratio of emitter current to the base current is called a current amplification factor. That is the gamma is equal to IE by IB. Gamma is equal to IE by IB. Now we have to discuss in this video lesson of a configuration of transistor, like 3 configurations. One is a common base configuration, common emitter configuration, common collector configuration. In this configuration, we have to find the transistor parameters like input dynamic resistance, output dynamic resistance, and current amplification factors. Now here 3 current amplification factors is discussed. One is a current amplification in a base configuration, that is indicated the alpha value, that is the IC by IE, that value is 0.9 to 0.99. And again the current amplification factor in a common emitter mode, that is beta. Beta is equal to IC by IB. Now this value is 22,500. Now another current amplification in common collector configuration, that is the gamma. Gamma is equal to IE by IB. Now what is relation between the alpha, beta, gamma? We have to discuss the next video. Thank you, one and all.